Thank you very much for inviting me to this great symposium. So I would like to talk about implications of digital transformation to global value chains of Japanese firms. But actually, my argument is pretty much related to what Richard has already talked about Japan. But anyway, let me start. So we all know our global supply chains are expanding. But what is more important is the expansion of our global innovation networks. So this figure shows the research collaboration networks of firms in the world. Each dot represent a company. And when two companies are collaborating in terms of research, then the two companies are linked with a line. So, and also color, each color represents the location of the firm. So you can easily see that Japanese firms are collaborating with each other within Japan, but not with foreign companies much compared with, for example, the US, European firms, and even China. But I would like to emphasize that this kind of research, international research collaboration is quite important to promote innovation and economic growth. And then digital transformation lowers the communication costs. And so it makes it easier for companies and institutions to be linked globally. But then digital communications or online communications are particularly easier among people who are already linked and among people with similar cultural, ethnic, and linguistic backgrounds. This is related to the Richard's argument about distance. So in other words, digital communications may not be easy among people who are not familiar with each other. So this argument is related to some studies recently conducted in RIETI. One is Dr. Morikawa's work, who is a president of RIETI. He did a survey to companies and workers, finding productivity decreases due to work from home. And the main reason is the largest reason is the loss of quick communication that is only possible through face-to-face communication. Another one is done by Professors Kuroda and Owan at Waseda University, who also found productivity loss due to work from home. And they find that the effect of poor communication, poor inter-firm communication is quite large, actually larger than the effect of poor intra-firm communication in three of the four companies they surveyed. So this evidence implies that uh, online communication is difficult among people who are not familiar with each other. So the set of evidence suggests some challenges to Japan for expansion of global value chains in the digital transformation era. Because Japan is not currently much globalized, particularly in innovative activities, as we have seen. And the background of Japan is quite different from Europe, the US, Australia, and India that are potentially quite important to Japan because of deepening US-China decoupling. So we need deliberate business strategies and policies for expansion of global innovative networks of Japan. And I would like to emphasize two possible policy measures. One is effectively utilize international frameworks such as TPP and Free and Open Indo-Pacific. The other is expansion of scholarships for overseas studies. In fact, one of my former Waseda students is now studying at the Graduate Institute, Geneva. And I'm given a scholarship from the Japanese government. I'm quite sure that she will be contributing to the further globalization of the Japanese economy in the future. So we need more young guys like her. So probably I spent already 5 minutes, so I should stop here. Thank you very much.